for the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt with guys about your size, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big man. Then it's Porter. Then there's Murray. And it's Craig in at the 2. O'Neal misses. Here's Craig. Here's Murray. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Mike Malone.
That's right, Kevin. Now, look, his team is leading 2-0 in the season series so far, but even so, he said, the length and the shot blocking of them inside does present a challenge. You can't get careless in the attack and fail to keep moving the ball. Kevin, they're not taking anything for granted tonight.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And, you know, one of the things you can do is try to speed up the pace. Make them react to what you're doing instead of the other way around. Don't play on your heels. Be the aggressor.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
And the first one drops. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
And so Murray nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Conley against Murray. Conley gets the bucket. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Conley against Murray. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder. Mitchell finds Gobert. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Can't cash in from close range. From the arc. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks. Pass to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And there's the pass to Ingles. O'Neal trying to break free. Ingles can't get it to go. Passes to Porter. Shot from 12. Gobert with the block. Finally into the lane. It's tipped. O'Neal against Porter. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Rudy Gobert here. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. First in field goal percentage, 7th in blocks, and don't forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Now here's Conley. Last game he had 13. There's the dish to Ingles. Shoots the three. Cans it from downtown. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jams.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Porter. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach.
Some of those lottery-bound teams now giving more minutes to their younger players, developing them, looking into the future, which means more veterans, unfortunately, will have to sit and watch.
And, you know, I always say this, and it's much easier said than done, but you're a professional, whether you're in the rotation, a young player or an old player, you have to approach it in a professional manner. And that means accepting the good with the bad, the sweet with the bitter. And that takes a maturity level. And, you know, when the trade deadline is behind you, you only can control what you can control, and that's what veterans should be about.
And hopefully the coach communicates the ideas behind the moves, too.
I like that, but there's no obligation to do so.
Right. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Jokic beyond the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Ingles passes to Gobert. Over Jokic, and again it's Utah. And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 1. Murray surveying the D. And a miss there on the triple.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Craig, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him to halt the run, and Murray finishes it off.
And even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Michael Conley picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Free throw good, Porter.
And you look at how the Nuggets have become the team they are. A lot has to do with player development.
Exactly. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Denver has done a great job in the draft. Identify talent, stick to your guns in choosing that talent, then build it, develop it. Their front office has been fantastic.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Conley into the lane. Ingles kicks to Gobert. And they call the foul, so he's got the and
good.
one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good. Hit. Shooting one.
Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
One shot.
Gobert, no good on that free throw.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
And Porter, here we go. A second chance effort. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And just utilizing his athletic ability on the glass. I really enjoy watching Porter hit the boards. With all that size and strength, he'll be a factor.
He's got his fourth free throw of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Free throw good, Porter. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
Here's Craig. No points in the game yet for him. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Nuggets. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, the Utah Jazz. They find themselves in fourth place.
Well, I think for Denver, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 12.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Michael Porter. Here's Craig. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Denver.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All right, Clark, game is on the line. One free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great names.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And the Jazz with some changes. Davis is checked in for Joe Ingles. George Niang comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mitchell. Second free throw, no good. Denver in the lead. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good with the triple. And here's Clarkson. 9 points last game out. Gobert. That shot off. Plumlee with some nice D. Denver's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Now here's Davis. Moutier looking around. Down low. It's stolen by Morris. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And the dunk by Bol.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bol making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
Here's Niang. To Gobert. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by Plumlee. And stolen by Bol. Goes up. And the dunk by Bol.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Utah calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So it's the Jazz now. 8-point game. Now, Moutier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. Here's Clarkson. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Grant against Davis. Plumlee trying to break loose. No good from Grant. And it's Davis with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 5. Morris looking over the floor. Misses the 3. Utah has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Here's Moutier. Lays it up and banks it in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Morris against Moutier. Knocked away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Clarkson's running. Launches the 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Bol.
And, you know, entering the draft, Bol was a polarizing prospect. Scouts didn't know who to compare him to and maybe still haven't figured it out.
Here's Niang. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Gobert. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And, you know, when Grant gets a chance for an easy basket, he really busts it down the floor. I mean, the quickness and athleticism he possesses, really hard to deal with defensively.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Davis, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now, here is Morris. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plumlee, the pass to Morris. Launches a 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
The Jazz shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Morris passes to Bol. No good from outside. Got it off in time. That one doesn't go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Denver on top.